right. Verdict appears to be in proper order. Madam Clerk, if you'll publish the verdict, Mr. Snowden, please stand to accept the jury's verdict.
In the Circuit Court for Escambia County, Florida, State of Florida plaintiff versus Jaquavion Camus Snowden defendant. Clerk number 1721 CF 004233A, Division E. Verdict. We, the jury, find as follows. As to the counts charged in the indictment, count 1 as to Ladarius Clardy, guilty of first-degree premeditated murder as charged. Count 2 as to Eric Young, guilty of attempted first-degree premeditated murder as charged. So say we all this 20th day of July, 2023, and it's signed by the foreperson.
All right, thank you. Any request of counsel?
No, Your Honor.
State any request?
No, Your Honor.
All right. Will you raise your right hand for me? You solemnly swear or affirm testimony you give us the truth to help you God?
Yes.
All right, I'll ask you if you will, just keep your voice up for me. Air conditioning's running, so I really want to hear you, okay?
Yes.
All right, go ahead now.
I'm just going to ask you some questions. Can you state your name for the record?
Yes. My name is Tracy Marshall.
And how are you related to Ladarius?
I'm Ladarius Clardy's mother.
And you want to, we're here for sentencing for Mr. Snowden. Do you want to address the court?
Yes.
Go ahead.
I just want to read a letter that I wrote to my son.
Go ahead now.
Ladarius, even before I saw your face and held you in my arms, I loved you. You are my heart, and you mean everything to me. I always knew that you were special. You were everything that a mom could ever hope for. For me, you were perfect. You have always been kind, gentle, giving, and loving. You would light up every room you entered with your bright eyes and smile. In the same way you lit up the room, you lit up my heart. You will always be my pride and joy. And letting go of you is the hardest thing that I never thought I would have to do. But I know without a doubt that you are resting well with the Lord. You no longer have to face this cold and cruel world. I want to be angry. I want to scream. I want to curse. But all I can hear is you whispering in my ear. Just chill, Mom. I will miss everything about you. Your bright eyes, your smile, charisma, and most of all, your warm embrace. I find comfort in knowing that there was no question of the amount of love that we had for each other. I know that your response to everything I have written is, I'm already knowing. Because we did not withhold any of our thoughts and feelings for each other. Our love was unconditional. So rest well, my blue-eyed baby boy. I have and will always love you. But I know that God loves you better than I ever could. Being your mom has been my life's joy. Even though my heart is hurting, I will trust God knowing that because of his promise, this separation is only temporary. We will meet again. And can I press the button? Jaquavion, you took the most precious gift I have ever possessed away from me. Ladarius was my only child. When you drove your friends to kill him, he was completely defenseless. Can you imagine the fear he felt when you pulled next to his car and bullets started to enter his car? I can tell you what I imagine every single day. I imagine that at the moment he cried out for God and he cried out for his mama. He did not deserve to be shot at over 58 times. He did not deserve to take 14 bullets to his head, his neck, his chest, and his legs. I used to be so angry with you and your friends for murdering my son, but that was eating away at my soul. So now I pray for you. I pray that God will penetrate your heart to do the right thing. You have an opportunity to help us get justice for Ladarius. You have an opportunity to be a witness to what happened to Ladarius and tell his story. Be his voice and his truth. What happened was a mistake, but far from an accident. If truth be told, Ladarius was actually a friend of Moon's. So if you can't do this for Ladarius, do it for Moon. And if not for Moon, do it for your own soul's salvation.
Thank you, ma'am. You raise your right hand for me, sir. Solemnly swear or affirm testimony you give is the truth to help you God.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir. Just keep your voice up for me.
Yes, sir.
Just state your name for the record.
Ladarius Clardy.
And how do you know Ladarius?
That's my son.
You know we're here for sentencing,
Yes, sir.
and you want to address the court about sentencing?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
9/20. 2002. The best ever act as a man. I had my first son. He changed my way of thinking, my way of moving. Made me want. He made me be a better citizen, a better man. Not only he might want to be a better man, a better father for him, for us. You know, and I help countless kids in this community. On July 1st, when they took my son away from him, it took me 1 week to find out who these victims was involved. It was easy for me to take matters into my own hands. But because of the relationships that I had with the Quavion auntie, I chose to take it another route. It was easy for me to go pick up a gun like a coward and take a man's life. Today I'm asking you to give these people the maximum sentence, because I can't talk to my son again. I can't receive those text messages again. I was there every day for my son. My son had a headache. It was one day my son had a headache. I drove from Pensacola to Tallahassee to see about my child. All I have is memories of my child. I could easily take this in the wrong way. It's 4 other victims that was involved. I'm begging and pleading you in the justice system to help me and my family get peace. I'm a man of God and I got faith. The Bible says, thou shalt not kill. All 5 of those men took my kid's life. Yeah, the Quavion he might be a man that said that he was just a driver, but he's just as guilty. His little nephews love me like I love them. They used to play on my football team. His auntie is a real woman, because she's taking care of her brother's kids. That's in prison. We don't have a lot of real women out there like that. In this courtroom, you look behind me, you see mostly women. The men that he thought was his friends ain't men enough to face him face to face without a gun. I can ride around every day in this community, sir, without a gun. Some of these officers, I hired them to work my events for the youth. I'm here to try to help make a change, not keep seeing black on black crime. If you don't want to do nothing, help your family get peace. Your daddy called me from prison. His daddy called me from prison and said, whatever my son get, he deserves it. This ain't no lie, Your Honor. I called him multiple times, and he told me that he didn't kill my son. If you'd have been a man and told me that he killed my son, me and him could have faced off one-on-one without a gun. My kids is all I have. My family is all I have. Every day I wake up, I give up and I try to give back to this community. Me and Ladarius' mom gave away $22,000 worth of scholarship for kids to go to college a year ago after somebody took our kid in this community. We don't deserve this. They're cowards for even having to make us go through this. They know what we know. They know what I know. I can easily make another man or another woman lose their life. But I'm not here to do that. I'm here for justice, Your Honor. And I don't want just justice on him. I want justice on all. Because justice on him, this is just a beginning. Jacoby Jenkins, y'all done heard. I done had to listen to him like a man. I'm a grieving father that his DNA got found on the pistol. And he's walking around free. How did that make me feel? My pastor, a man that I respect. My son pastor, a man that I respect. I'm not out here disrespecting. My family ain't out here disrespecting nobody. We don't deserve it. I got a 16-year-old son. You can check my kids. I take kids all around the state to college trips to try to give them a better life. I don't have to do this, Your Honor. But this is still what I continue to do because I love kids. I love my community. I care about making a change. Just like my son it's going to hurt me to see this boy lose his life. Because at the end of the day, the same people he loved is some of the same people I love. Now it's broken. I beg not to go through this. I beg them not to go through this. I begged them. Pleaded out and begged them. I ain't never ran from a man or a woman, Your Honor. Whatever situation came my way, I faced it like a man. I'm asking you, Your Honor. I'm asking you, DeQuavian, do the right thing and help me get justice. Do the right thing and help Ladarius' mama get justice. Do the right thing and help Ladarius' stepmama get justice. Do the right thing and let Ladarius' grandma get justice. Ladarius got a 16-year-old brother. That's probably one of the top athletes in Escambia County. Do the right thing to help him get justice.
Thank you, sir.